Hello folks, and welcome to another episode of Revv Evolution. No, I'm not on a holiday, but I'm really close to it. I'm here at the Civil Service Club at Changi, a place where it's all about fun and relaxation, and I've got just the car for you. We're bringing back the car with the go-kart feeling, a car that really needs no introduction. It's the MINI Cooper S Convertible. Well, a car all about fun, customization from inside and outside, whether it's the mirrors. It's all about you getting the car you want. Hey guys, it's Renee and I'm in the MINI Cooper S Convertible. Okay, the plan was for me to go topless. Not me, but the car. But unfortunately, right here in Singapore, it's been raining cats and dogs for the past few days. Even now, it is actually raining. So, unfortunately, the top has to stay up. But I'm going to do my best as soon as there's a break in the weather to do, a car to car where you can actually see how the car looks with the top down, okay? And do a bit of drone footage, that's possible. But to dive into the MINI Cooper itself, first of all, let's talk about the MINI Cooper itself, the whole DNA and what's the whole car about. Because MINI is all about lifestyle, it's about making it your very own, okay? And of course, its signature is the go-kart feeling, which definitely this MINI Cooper S, as in all the other Minis, you are definitely gonna get when you're driving, which I think was one of the attractions about driving the MINI is all about. Alright, and starting from the outside of the car, the Cooper S, I think, to be honest, there's really nothing much significant that you'll notice about the car, but other than the fact that we've got for this convertible, you actually have the Union Jack on the roof, on the soft top, and also on the brake floor, and also in the interior of the car, on the dashboard. When you switch modes, there's also some nice illumination on the inside of the car, okay, to kind of add to that funky feeling about driving a Mini. Okay, and of course, on other things that you get in terms of technology from the car itself, you get your matrix LED headlights, so it really gives you that much in terms of luminescence on the road, so it gets a little brighter. And in terms of safety wise, I think that's pretty important, especially when you're with a car this size. Okay. And talking about size, one thing that you got to be aware of when you're driving the Mini is, as you know, the Mini is a compact vehicle. Okay, so if you're looking for a car that's going to give you lots of space, well, unfortunately, I think you're looking at the wrong kind of car. Okay, so the Mini right now it basically sits 4 comfortably. I can safely say that. If you're planning on putting in 5, it's not going to work. Alright, and even though it has a boot, I think which I think you're able to fit in a luggage. But anything more than that is going to be a bit of a stretch. Okay, and the other thing I love about the convertible is the fact that when the roof comes down, it doesn't take up any space in the boot, which I think is a real bonus. For those of you wondering when the roof comes down, does it actually use up boot space? It does not. All right, so that's one thing that you've really done great with the convertible. In terms of how the interior, how it feels real in the cabin in terms of comfort, well, as always, MINI being owned by BMW, they've done the same amount of workmanship in the car. You've really got a nice, really nice, great looking interior for the feel of the car itself. It's really solid feel, and the fact that the leather and everything else that you're looking at a premium when you're driving the MINI. And technology-wise, in the Cooper S, as this is an S variant, which means you get all that technology from the paddle shifters, you know, and also, of course, you get your connected drive and lots of other things that for the fact that you're driving an S. Okay. So, what can I say about the car? So, if you haven't driven a Mini before, well, Mini, one thing that I think kind of attracts me to the car, and the reason why I love driving a Mini is the fact that it's center of gravity. Okay, the car it's really amazing to drive. You're going to be doing a lot of twisties, which unfortunately we don't have in Singapore. But when we were in Bali, we drove this up around the twisties, and the way this car handles is really, really amazing. And in terms of when the minute you put your hands on the steering wheel, you can actually feel how solid and how kind of like your tires are kind of like cemented on the roads. Okay, as you're driving, it's that kind of feeling that you get, the feeling of confidence when you're driving this Mini. And the other fact that you might be thinking that, oh, because it's a convertible, there might be some less rigidity because there's no roof. Well, to be honest, I think the guys at Mini have really done their job of testing the whole chassis rigidity, you know, in terms of when you're taking corners, about, you know, the whole understeer and oversteer feeling. Okay, so and we've actually tested this as well, and I think I didn't get any oversteer or understeer when I took this car around bends at high speeds. Okay, so in terms of how this rigidity of a car, I can safely say, based on my opinion, that this car is as safe as you can get at any speed. Okay, and well, I think there's really nothing much else for me to say, because I think one of your greatest concerns for this car will be the space. The consumption. Yes, I did touch on the consumption wise. On paper, Mini states that this does about 17.5 kilometers to the liter. Well, we've done it with full load, and I've actually tried to mess around with the modes, putting it to sports modes, playing with the paddle shifters and giving it a go to see how well the consumption actually held. And to be honest, it managed to squeeze in about 15, which I think is pretty impressive for a 2-liter turbocharged car. All right, so I'm really impressed with how the mileage has held up, because I've driven other 2-liter cars, which, to be honest, mileage was really a big issue, but you're not getting it in the Mini. So some of the concerns that you guys would probably be worried about, of course, is consumption wise, space, and of course price. You'll find out that at the end of the review. We'll let you know how much the price costs to drive it in Singapore. Well, I think that kind of wraps up how we feel about the Mini, because to be honest, the Mini is something that when you buy, you have a rough idea about what the car's all about. Okay, you already have already kind of drawn out your conclusion that, you know, this is the car that I want to buy because it's a lifestyle that I love. All right, driving the Mini, there's just so much I can be. I can be my own individual when I drive this car. All right. So that being said, this is Renee once again signing off right here from Revv. Until we catch you again real soon. Remember, drive safe. Time to wrap up our drive experience with the MINI Cooper S Convertible. As you know, the Mini may not be big on space, but it's really big on style, and of course, lots of fun. So if you're looking for a vehicle that's going to afford you all that whole bit of fun with lots of customization, well, the Mini is definitely your choice. Now, time for everybody's favorite question. How much is it going to cost you to drive the MINI Cooper S Convertible here in Singapore? Including COE, it's going to cost you $183,888 with an annual road tax of $1,210. We want to say a big Revv evolution. Thank you to our friends over at the Civil Service Club at Changi for allowing us to shoot at this really beautiful and fun location. And if you're going to find a place to have a nice holiday, well, you know where to come. To find out more about Revv Evolution, do remember to check out our website right over there. And folks, always do remember, do not use your handphones while driving. Always look out for cyclists and your fellow pedestrians. Till we catch you again, this is Renee, signing off.